All right, friends, we're on a roll, broski man. We're gonna do another video on our good friend Alex Leonidas Alpha Destiny. Alpha. So Alpha Destiny here, Alex Leonidas says maximum overload, full body workout. Bro, I can't wait to see how massive he's getting from these heavy weights, bro. This is 7 years ago, this video. It was made 7 years ago. 2017.
What's going on, my brothers in iron? I know it's been a long time, but we are back in the gym doing another full body workout intensity day. Wow. So I'm starting off with these hack rack pulls.
I think they kicked him out of the gym after he destroyed all these bars and everything. He destroyed all the equipment in this gym. These crazy lifts.
Set to pin 2, which is basically at the knee level when you're not bending your leg.
Okay, this is useless. This is a very useless exercise. I don't know what's going on here, but it's completely useless.
And if you recall from the last time I did this, I did 905 pounds. Now, if you're familiar with my training system, aka Naturally Enhanced, I'm pretty much making PRs on the...
I mean, there's a lot of holding. I guess you could call this isotonic, isometric. Isotonic, isometric. There's just nothing going on here, but whatever.
Daily. And in this instance, yes, you guessed it, I do in fact hit another PR. And one thing that's significant about this workout is the fact that my headphones kept slipping off my motherfucking head. So you're gonna see that.
He's getting some neural drive here, that's about it, neural drive. It's causing neural drive in his body, definitely.
Multitude of times throughout this. So
see, the more often you come to the gym, you're adapted now, so there's no muscular gains. You're just getting neural drive gains because you're coming in often to the gym. So you're not going to build any muscle. There's nothing going to happen there. So you're getting what they call an adaptation and neural drive. That's what he's getting. You want that? Come often to the gym. You'll get this neural drive, and it'll come very quickly. You'll be very good at lifting these weights concentrically, but you'll be very weak on the eccentric. And if you lift a heavy weight and it comes down eccentrically, you're fucked. You'll end up in the hospital. They're going to have to reattach your arms or some shit.
Enjoy the comedic effect. And yeah, it is what it is. So, hack rack pull, 855.
Comedic effect, yes.
I used to find this weight very heavy, but now I'm warming up with it.
You know, these heavy lifts can cause what they call micro cracks in your spinal cord. And, man, they can affect you when you get old as an older person. You know, your body's sustaining you now, but it'll pop up one day. And you may start walking around with a walker. You might have to be in a wheelchair. And you won't even figure out what happened. Where did this come from? Why did this happen to me? Well, it was all because of the crazy lifts you did. Yeah. Even the cartilage in your knees and your joints and everything, they get fucked up from this shit. Because this isn't regenerative. This is real damaging, like permanent damaging.
Pretty interesting how that works, huh? Very good for the traps, upper back, midsection, all that stuff.
That's why this is stupid. This is stupid. You don't need to go that heavy. He's going to go 945, he says. Why? What's the purpose behind this? To destroy your body? You're not growing with the weights. You're not building any muscle. You're not doing anything here. What is the purpose? To destroy himself. Remember, he's not doing these lifts anymore because he injured his back. He got scared.
And here is the final weight, 945 pounds. God damn. So as you can see, folks.
So why isn't he doing these ridiculous, stupid lifts anymore? You want to know why? Because he discovered that they do not build muscles. You understand me? When you're adapted to your exercise and you're now a monkey lifting monkey slave in the gym. For all the other monkeys in the gym too. All the other performing slaves in the gym. These monkeys in there all performing for each other now. See what I mean? They come in and they're performing slaves. They don't want to build themselves big and strong. They fucked off because they don't know what's going on there. You understand me? They got mentally ill. They became mentally ill and they became performing slaves in the gym for the other performers. And now they're performing for each other. How crazy is that?
5-pound PR.
Destroying the shit out of their body, doing these stupid ass lifts, bro.
In 1 month. and I didn't even do the exercise. All I did was variation. So that's the power.
Does he look like he's changed in the last 7 years from this video to now to 2025? Does he look like he's changed to you much? Other than it looks like he's taking something to get a ripped look or something or whatever.
Oh, right there, concurrenization. And that's that. Let's move on to these Meadows row.
Okay, that was really light going up and down, but when it gets heavier, he's going to toss them like every other weight. He tosses them. You see, if he used these exercises eccentrically, if he learned how to use them where the tension was going down with control eccentrically, he would have gotten something out of it. But he's not going to get anything out of these exercises. Tossing them up concentrically, there's nothing going on there.
Recall the last time I did these, I did 6.5 plates, right? Well, as you know, I'm going to hit a new PR today. So Meadows row is a great movement.
See, he's going to hit a new PR for the other performing slaves in the gym. PR.
To do if you don't have an adjustable dumbbell, or if you just want a really good unilateral rowing movement that can allow you to lift very heavy weights. And it was popularized by John Meadows.
Allow you to lift very heavy weights concentrically. Let's see him lift those weights eccentrically. I haven't really seen him do it yet. See what I mean? They partially go up, but I didn't see anything. Like this exercise, I don't really see him doing what. This is too light. I want to see him do an overload heavy eccentrically. He can't. He just drops it on the floor, the weight.
Obviously, who had stubborn back, and he used this exercise and it pretty much corrected his issues. And I really, really like this movement. I highly suggest that if you've not experimented, give it a shot. The only drawback to this lift is the fact that you have to use the edge of the bar, right? So it's very thick and the straps tend to roll. It's not really smooth. Like in a dumbbell row, it's very smooth. And in a one-arm T-bar,
it's concentric. He's just tossing it now at this point up in the air. Watch.
Oh, it's very smooth. But with a Meadows row, it's like it rolls in your hand. You're going to see multiple times how I got to readjust my grip every time.
See, there's no control in the eccentric here. When you bring up this heavy weight, you need what we call mechanical tension. That mechanical tension means that it's obviously it's too heavy to do a full concentric form. That's why he's tossing it. You shouldn't be able to bring it up. Of course not in a eccentric overload. So you're bringing it up slightly with control and bringing it down so that there's mechanical tension. The tension is going down. Do you understand me? You get the picture. So when it's coming down, you're recruiting a lot of muscle fibers, bringing that weight down with control. You need to control the weight going down eccentrically. That's where all the growth happens. That is where all the magic happens, eccentrically. Yes.
Or maybe it's just the straps that I'm using. Maybe they're just not long enough, but it is a problem since the bar is thicker. So this is 6 plates, aka 270 pounds.
He's just tossing and dropping. There's nothing going on here.
You'll notice that I'm doing the cheat row style. And let me tell you something, man. I feel
yeah, it's cheat rowing style. He's cheating. When I hear people say that, you know what I say? Yeah, you're just cheating yourself. By doing a cheating row, you've cheated yourself out of the eccentric where you could have gotten some growth, some real strength and real growth. But guess what? He cheated himself, get it? By doing cheat rows.
100% upper.
And that's what 99.9% of people are doing in the gym.
Back and lats. I don't feel anything else. I feel it all in my fucking back. So all these guys saying cheat rows don't work, they're full of shit. So this is 315 pounds.
You know what? He doesn't feel anything. He's squeezing at the top there. See where it's squeezing? He's using his arm to squeeze. He's using his arm. He's not even using his back, but it's just squeezing up there. He's squeezing the muscle up there. Concentrically, it's not doing anything.
Imagine, think about how heavy that is, right? I'm moving that with one fucking arm. I'm rowing that with one arm. Cheat rep or not, I'm
rowing that with one arm. You're just tossing it up and down like a fool. And look at the other gym lifting slaves over there, the performing slaves, these monkeys. They're all watching him. You see how they watch him? They're all watching him. He's watching them. Believe me, I've been to gyms like this recently. And on YouTube, you see that it's all over YouTube now. This is like the new style. These monkey lifting slaves, they're all lifting for each other. Hey, look at me and look at him and look at you. And can you do that? And can you do that? I can do that. I can do that. Can you do that? You know what I mean? And now fucking what's his name here? Alex Leonidas Alpha Destiny has dropped off. He doesn't do this shit anymore. Think about it. Why doesn't he do it anymore? Now he's in a room like Jason Blaha. He's in prison himself in a room in a garage, whatever, as a lifting slave on YouTube. Get it? Jumping up and down like a monkey on bars in his room. So he has viewing slaves now. You see, he performs for these slaves in his apartment or whatever, his garage, and he's got viewing slaves now, just YouTube. He's not in the gym anymore. He's in his private garage lifting slave. Get it? Like Blaha. He performs for other slaves on YouTube. Crazy.
One arm, dead stop strength with 3 plates, with 315 pounds, all right? Most guys can't even do that with 2 arms. So don't give me that bullshit that cheap reps don't work.
Look how they're pointing at him. Look, they're pointing, they're watching him. Look, the slaves, the monkeys, the slaves, they're the performing monkey slaves. They're all pointing and going, yeah, look at that. And then they go, when is it our turn? So we can perform for you, Alex. You can watch us and point.
Oh, look, I'm going through full range of motion, getting maximum contraction of the lats. I feel
maximum contraction, full range of motion. That's full range of motion, bro. He's just tossing it a bit up in the air and dropping it. There's nothing really going on there. There's no control.
Every fucking fiber in my body ripping apart. So definitely give cheap.
Every fiber is ripping apart in his body. Really, that's going on. The only thing he's getting there is fucking the pump or something. He's pumping himself up.
Rows a shot. They are the shit, and you will not get injured doing them if you're an advanced lifter and you know your body and you know proper form. Personally, I have no lower back pain only.
Oh, yeah, you don't have lower back pain now, but you got hurt. That's why you don't do them anymore. He hurt his back. The dips are really good because it's part of calisthenics, dips, man. But we use them in bodybuilding. See how much stuff we use in bodybuilding, pull-ups and dips, which is part of the calisthenic world. See what I mean? These body weight dips. Why else would we do them in bodybuilding? People are going to say, well, this is accessory work. Well, deadlifting, bench pressing, OHP pressing, squatting, and then doing all these other isolation movements, and then doing pull-ups and dips. This is all bodybuilding. Why? Because it's there to build your body. It's not there to perform as a lifting slave for other people, these clowns in the gym.
Upper and lat strains, which is a good thing, not negative strains. So that said, here are some weighted dips. I already hit 225 pounds last week, but I decided to reattempt it for you guys today.
Yeah.
And it turned out rather interesting, so I'm going to show you the whole process. So weighted dips have been phenomenal for my tricep development. There's only one little issue with them, which is the fact that it's fucking up my form.
Issue?
I'll talk about that a bit later, but essentially, like, remember that little injury I got from playing Dark Souls? Well, the shit is lingering, man, and when I do weighted dips, it fucking aggravates my forms like crazy. Here's 5 plates, as you can see. It wasn't as deep as usual. It wasn't as deep. Last week was...
Wasn't as deep. There you go. 5 plates. Ask yourself this question. Why does he need 5 plates if he doesn't know how to use them properly? Why the 5 plates? He's not doing this eccentrically. He's just doing it concentrically. Why do you need 5 plates? More neural drive, I guess. Okay.
A bit deeper, but like I'm saying, my fucking forearms, guys, I don't know what I have. Maybe I have to see a specialist, but it fucking hurts. The bones of my forearms, man, it hurts.
The bones in your forearms are hurting because it's causing these micro tears. It's kind of heavy. It's kind of obvious. That's why the bones are hurting. The pressure on the bone.
It's a negative pain. It's not a good pain. I definitely fucked something up. I don't know what it is, man. So I might have to see a professional there, but it fucked.
Okay, if he hurt himself, that's totally different. If he's caused some kind of injury or something there, you got to go see a professional, and then you fucked yourself up because you're an idiot.
It hurts. Like, every time I press down in a dipping position, it hurts like crazy, dude. So if anyone has advice that you can give me here, I would greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, the advice is stop doing these concentric exercises. Start applying mechanical tension, doing eccentric exercise. That's what my suggestion is. Stop doing that. Doctor, every time I do this, my arm hurts. You know what the doctor's advice is? Stop doing that. Destructive shit, destroying yourself.
So that said, I'm not sure I'm going to do any more weighted dips. The fucking plates swing like crazy. It feels really uncomfortable, and I might just move on to overhead pressing. So that's why I'm actually doing the Z press. I couldn't do dip accessories because my fucking form...
Yeah, the Z press, okay. He wants to focus on the concentric. There is some eccentric here, but he's adapted to it. There's nothing going on here.
It's hurting. It actually hurts right now as I'm talking to you. And yeah, Z press. This was one of my classic movements. If you're an OG sub, you know what's up. My best was 185 for a triple off the same pin height, I believe. And I actually use fat grips on top of it. So I've lost tremendous strength on all of my overhead pressing. Even though I hit 2 plates in December, I don't really think I could hit it anymore. I'll be honest with you. I think I could hit 210, 215. So my overhead pressing strength regressed, which is to be expected. I'm only lifting like 155 here on a Z press though. This is not a regular overhead press. I already did over 205 for that. And yeah, it is what it is. So maybe I'll go back to overhead pressing now that I've got my weighted dip gains. Like I said, the plates fucking swing. It's unstable. It hurts my wrist. So
You know, that's not a bad exercise he was doing that. I wouldn't say that's bad. See what I mean? He should have controlled it more. He doesn't have to go all the way up, but whatever. Should focus more on the eccentric doing that exercise. He'll get more out of it.
you got to work with what you got, all right? So that said, here's some grip work. Pinching is the name of the game. I'm telling you, folks, if you have a lagging grip on your deadlifts, your rows, all that stuff, start doing pinching exercises, and it has...
Okay, pinching is just neural drive. It's neural drive in your fingers. Pinching. But look at your hand. You're not doing anything with your fingers. You're just holding something in your hand. Okay?
Excellent freaking carryover. So I'm only using a 45 pound. Obviously it's limited, it's not really heavy, but I'm gonna bring my own loading pin to the gym with pinch blocks that I have myself, and I'm gonna do more pinching for strength. And as you recall, in my several update videos, weighted chins have been so good for my buys, and I can't get rid of them. So I'm doing them at the end of the workout, basically in a pre-exhausted state. So I did all my rows, I did my grip work beforehand, so this is not the strongest that I could be, which is fine. I'm not really trying to hit my back, I'm just trying to turn this into a bicep movement. So I'm doing ramping sets. You'll notice the whole workout was pretty much ramping sets. This is 90 pounds, which is surprisingly light, especially since it's the end of the workout.
Yeah.
Hit that for a triple fairly easily. You'll notice my head is going over the bar, perfect form. And here is 160 pounds.
Yeah, I like dips, man. You know, I just like calisthenic work. Dips. We do it in bodybuilding. Okay, fucking body weight dips, whatever. He's got some weight. I don't know. He's got a weighted belt. Okay.
Attempt, which was fucking ego lifting, but I said screw it, let me try it anyway. So look at this shit. And that was pretty good, man. At the end of a workout, holy fuck. Look at that. Look at the chin position, man. I think my chin was on the bar. And some of these guys on YouTube, this is what they're doing. They do that exact form, and they're claiming that it was a legit lift. So 160 pounds, I think is pretty fucking good, if you ask me. I didn't do it full range, obviously, but fucking close enough, right? In a pre-exhausted state. So that's that. I decided to end off the workout with lower back and abs. That's the only way you gotta do things, my man, if you wanna stay injury-free year-round. This is why I get away with the heavy rack pulls, the cheat rolls, all that stuff. The lower back and ab work is super, super important. And also, you're gonna see me do the standing cable crunch, because I believe that you must put your body in spinal flexion if there are certain compounds that put you in spinal flexion, such as behind the back deadlifts. When you do behind the back deadlift, you feel your abs cramping up. So I'm doing this for specificity training. I feel that I've been lacking on these, and the more...
Specificity training. Again, you really, when you're using weights for your abs, you just want to stretch out the muscle in the ab area so it's popping out. That's the only difference. It's just, you're not using the weight to try to burn fat on your belly. That's ridiculous. I see a lot of people do this in the gym. See what I mean? So you want it to pull on your abs going up and eccentrically. That's all you want it to do, to cause it to stretch. You cause it to stretch, they'll grow. They'll start protruding. They'll come out. Your abs will start sticking out. But if you want flat abs, just lose fat and have abs that are flat, we'll just do sit-ups on the floor.
cable crunches I do, the stronger my pulls become. So more of these are on the way. No. So that's it, folks. Hope you...
So he says the more he does of those, the stronger his pulls become because of that? Okay, I don't know. I don't think so. But...
Enjoy this full body workout. I know it was a while, but there you go. This is the one for...
Out alpha, broski. I enjoyed the full body workout. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao, friends. Such think about that. Alex Leonidas, man. He's really something else.